May 2026 is fully here. That means town and school meetings galore this week. This is Steve Sherlock for Franklin Matters, Franklin Public Radio, with the outlook for May 10 through May 16, 2026. The schedule has filled out like the trees around us, bringing green and other vibrant colors to our landscape. Much of the agenda items cover the normal business by the various boards and committees. Of particular interest are the joint Town Council and School Committee meeting Tuesday, the regular Town Council meeting on Wednesday, and the Economic Development Subcommittee meeting on Thursday. The joint Council and Subcommittee meeting focuses on the selection of a vendor for the strategic plan, meant to guide us for an answer to how we will deal with our structural budget issues and maintain some level of service for the community. The school committee separately has an agenda for their own portion of business after the joint discussion is complete. The council on Wednesday gets the annual update on the funding requirements and progress made for the other post-employment benefits, otherwise known as OPEB, as well as votes on the second readings for the zoning changes to the MBTA compliance code, the Crossing Neighborhood District, and then an adjustment to the meeting schedule for later this year in October. The Economic Development Subcommittee meets with the UMass Boston folks who are proposing to develop a unified plan for downtown Franklin during the fall of 2026, as this project would be part of the UMass Boston graduate level classwork and free. An agreement on scope and approval is likely to be received. The subcommittee is also scheduled for discussion to set their goals and objectives. If you haven't had an opportunity to pay attention, this would be a good week to tap in, as these meetings can be critical to determining the future for Franklin. And by the way, the budget hearings come up the next week, May 20 and May 21. For all the meetings and cultural events, check out the calendar at franklin.news, where each day that day's events are posted on the top of the page. The TV and radio schedules are on the bottom, and all the other goodness falls in between. We do this because Franklin matters. This is Steve Sherlock for Franklin Matters, Franklin Public Radio, taking a look back at the week that was from May 3rd through May 9 here in Franklin, Mass. during 2026. On the town and school meeting front, the Conservation Commission meeting on May 7th was broadcast by Franklin TV, and that was the only one during the week. On the live streaming front for the high school, girls lacrosse on May 4th, girls softball on May 4th, spring jazz on May 5, boys lacrosse on May 6th, and the baseball game on May 8th. A busy week for them. All of those are available on YouTube Panther TV channel. For podcast episodes released, the favorite poem reading held at the library in April, the Board of Health audio exclusive of their meeting on May 6th, and conversation talking with Amy Adams about the wind phone being installed at the sculpture park. All those are available at Franklin Matters. You can check out the calendar at franklin.news, where each day that day's events are posted on the top of the page. The TV and radio schedules are on the bottom, and all the other goodness falls in between. We do this because Franklin matters.